Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's webinar on the Master the Art of Lead Generation via LinkedIn. I am Riya Kulkarni, your host for the day, and I am delighted to have you all join us today. Before we delve into the topic, let's take a moment to introduce our two feature brands. One is our product brand, that is HCRM, and second is our service brand, that is 12 Grids. These are two brands that bring extensive expertise and innovative solutions to the field of customer relationship management and web design. HCRM is a powerful customer relationship management solution which can help you optimize and streamline your interaction with the customers, enhance customer satisfaction, and ultimately drive revenue growth. Known for its cutting-edge technology and user-friendly CRM software solutions, HCRM has established itself as a leader in the industry. With the innovative features and an intuitive interface, HCRM empowers businesses to effectively manage and nurture their customer relationships. And apart from that, 12 Grids, an exceptional web design agency that specializes in UX-driven websites, SEO, and UI/UX design. With a keen focus on delivering seamless user experience, 12 Grids combines the power of stunning visual design and optimized functionality. They understand the importance of captivating websites that not only look impressive, but also provide a user-friendly experience and drive organic traffic through effective search engine optimization. Let's shift our attention to the core topic of today's webinar, the master the art of lead generation through LinkedIn. So without further ado, let's introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Prasanna Risbud. Prasanna is a digital marketing expert with a strong focus on social media marketing, and LinkedIn. He strives to create meaningful connections between brands and their target audience. Over the course of his career, he has trained over 500 business owners in the art of digital marketing, empowering them to leverage the power of online platforms to grow their businesses. Additionally, he has successfully managed and grown over 10 LinkedIn accounts, delivering measurable results and ROI for the client. His goal is to help businesses achieve their full potential through the power of digital marketing, while also maintaining a healthy work-life balance. So once again, I would like to express our gratitude for your presence here today. Let's embark on this journey together, learn from the experts like Prasanna, and we encourage you to actively participate by asking questions in the chat box, as we aim to make this webinar interactive and engaging. Welcome you, Mr. Prasanna.
Thank you, Ms. Riya, for such a nice, wonderful welcome. So,
thank you, sir.
Without wasting any time, we'll just start up with the presentation. So, as you rightly said, LinkedIn basically is and has become one of the biggest platforms for networking, for business, for lead generation. But many people, a lot of times, get confused between all these three entities. So, yes, all these three combine and bring you the power of LinkedIn. But you have to be very careful while using these and also while nurturing your leads. You can't just directly connect with a person overnight and then tell him to maybe buy your product or service. Nobody will be interested in that. Once people are connected with you, as the way you go and sell your product offline, even online, you have to make sure that the person whom you are connecting with is interested in your product or service, and then you can go and sell your product or service to him or her, or to the organization, whichever is required. So building up these steps is quite essential when you're looking to generate leads. And the first step to that is obviously you need to have a proper information about LinkedIn. So what is LinkedIn? It is basically a professional networking platform. When it started, originally LinkedIn was majorly used by people more of as a platform for getting jobs. So that was what LinkedIn looked in for. But over the time now, LinkedIn has got up into a much better professional networking platforms where it is not only giving you an opportunity to get jobs, but also you have an opportunity to get a lot of information, business, referrals, leads, whatever you want. So it is on you for what purpose you are looking to join onto LinkedIn. Don't just put your focus on one particular topic that yes, I want a job or I want business through that. That is the secondary part. The most important thing which you get connected over here is the people whom you are connecting with. Right, so if you are going to connect on LinkedIn, it is not a business which you are connecting with. It is majorly the people whom you connect with. And then through these people only you reach out to the company or to the business entity for a business proposal. So you need to very well understand the people behind this scene and then go on to nurture your leads and put your product or service for business. So the most important thing when you are looking to generate leads is, of course, look into yourself first. What is your profile? What is your information which you are giving on LinkedIn? So is it correct? Is it proper? Is it up to date? That is very important when you are looking to set up all these things. So how to do this? We'll just go a brief into a LinkedIn profile first, and then we will come back to our presentation. So as I said, you need to update your LinkedIn profile properly if you are looking to get connected with people. So how to do that? So to do that, open your LinkedIn profile and make sure right from top to bottom, all the profile details are put 100%, at least from your end, give 100% effort to maintain all these things properly. So right from this banner, which you are seeing over here, LinkedIn profile branding and management, all these details have been given in the banner, what kind of services I'm giving. So if anyone comes up and opens your profile, that person should get a detail of what exactly your product or service is about, what is your business, or any kind of, say, you are conducting a webinar, you are conducting a program, you've already got some award or something, put that, highlight it over here in the banner. That will make your profile much more interesting. Don't just try to do this from the point of view of business. Look at it from the point of view of branding yourself. That is very much important. You need to make sure at what stage your company is, what is the product, what is the service, what is it that makes it different from others, what kind of awards you are getting, any kind of collaborations, whatever is there, try to put it and make it sure it comes right in front of people when they open your profile. And that is the first step which will help you to win over people when you are looking to connect with them. Because for lead generation, you can't just send out direct messages to people and start expect to getting leads. You need to get connected with people. You need to nurture those leads, and then you need to convert those into leads or business. So for that, obviously, when I'm sending a connection request to someone, the first thing the person will do is open up my profile and see why should I connect with Prasanna Risbud. But then when he sees my profile, if he finds it interesting, then and only then the person will connect with me. So make sure your profile is 100% optimized. So right from this banner to your photo, when you're putting a cover photo, make sure that your face is clearly visible. Don't try to put a full size photo or a photo in a group with someone else or something like that. Put a photo which is very clearly visible, which shows a proper headshot your head, your face should be clearly visible. And that is very much important. Obviously, try to put up a nice smiling face, that always helps. So that is what you need to make sure you put it out in your profile. Then put your name, put your details. If you are working somewhere, you can put a proper position of what you are doing. Say you are general manager, you are the R&D manager, and what kind of product and services you are offering. Make sure you put all that in the headline. If you are doing a business, make sure you put a headline which mentions what kind of help you can do for people, and not just what you are selling. Over on a LinkedIn or on any networking profile, whether it is Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, it is most important that when you get connected with people, this headline should help people to understand what you can do for them. That is very, very important. So make sure you put in a proper punchline which delivers. Then, most importantly, in your profile, you need to put a proper description about yourself. What do you do? What are your products and services? All these details. And in this, make sure you put it into small different paragraphs. Don't try to write all this content in one go. So put it 2, 3 lines, then give a space in between again, and try to split it up so that people find it easy to read through all this. And just below that, you have a featured section. In the featured section, make sure you utilize this to give your latest updates. So, what is the marketing strategy for LinkedIn? What is your sales presentation for LinkedIn? How you will help people to generate leads, and what are your various digital marketing tips which you are offering? So, all these will help you to get connected with people, because when people come over here, they find things on featured which will help them, which will be useful for them. Definitely, they will be interested in connecting with you. In your experience section, make sure you put your position, company name, details, everything properly, and along with that, add a proper description to your profile. So whatever job description is there, put it in 5 to 6 words, at least 5 to 6 sentences. What is your job description? Then you can add your company website link or presentation or anything. So make sure it is filled up properly and updated properly. So this is the first step for generating leads. So that is most important. When you are looking to get connected, when you are looking to generate leads, you should have your profile set up properly. So that is the first step you need to go through. Now, how to go ahead and find your potential leads on LinkedIn. Before doing that, you need to understand your customer much better, or your prospective customer, should I say. So, if you are giving any kind of services, if you are manufacturing any product, make sure you first note down proper list of your own target customers, maybe on a piece of paper or maybe on an Excel sheet. Try to segregate all those separately. Which kind of audience is there? Which is your target audience? Is it youngsters? Is it middle-aged people? Is it men or only women, or is it both? Then, if you're looking to target corporates, which kind of corporate audience are you looking for? Which type of industry are you looking to target? Whether it is aeronautical, whether it is engineering, whether it is software, whether it is healthcare, whatever is there. So make sure you put it down all on paper or on an Excel sheet first before going to LinkedIn and trying to target people. So make sure once you have all this done, then you can use LinkedIn search bar, where you can look for specific keywords or phrases related to your target audience. So how to do this to find your potential leads? So I go to LinkedIn, and you have a small search bar over here on the top left. In the search bar, you can just either put a name of a specific person, the person if you are looking to connect with directly, put a name, or if you are looking to connect with specific individuals from different companies, say for example, I want to connect with CEOs of all companies. I want to connect with founders of all companies, president, director, managing director, whoever I'm looking for. Now, this is just a base which is specifying whom you are looking for. As I said, you need to first make out a proper filter on paper or on Excel sheet whom you are looking for. Now, I just put a random word founder, but this will give me or throw me a complete list of people. And I need to have that filtering done properly so that I can get connected with them easily. So, as I am a digital marketing trainer and consultant based in Mumbai, I prefer to get connected with people who are located in Mumbai. Similarly, for your target audience, make sure what is your filtering for the location, whether it is only Mumbai, whether Maharashtra, all over India, or worldwide. Even if you are looking to connect worldwide, make sure you filter your audience according to country wise or any specifics which you are looking to do that, so that you don't get confused when you get connected with people. You will get a lot of big list of 50,000, 40,000 people, and then again you might get confused about what to connect, whom to connect with. So make sure you narrow down as much as you can with a filter. So first, I need to get connected with people. Obviously, I can't connect with the company. Company page is there only for a specific product or service information. That page will give me the information what I require. But when I'm looking to get connected, I can't connect to a company. I need to connect to a human. So I need to find out people who are working in that company, people who are the founders of that company, people who are the marketing managers or product managers or whoever you are looking to connect with. So obviously first select people. Now you need to make a filter of which type of people you are looking to connect with. So the first step to that is connections and go for second level. First level is the people whom you are already connected with. So you don't have to reconnect with them. Don't try to go beyond the third level too much, because then people will not know you or understand you properly and connect with you. Second level is the people who are already connected with someone in your first level connection. Say I am connected to Mr. ABC and Mr. ABC is connected to Mr. XYZ. So I'm looking to connect with Mr. XYZ. When he checks my profile, he will see that Mr. ABC is already a common person who is connected between us. Then maybe he will be more a bit rest assured. He'll go ahead, check out my profile in detail and connect with me. So that becomes a bit easier for you to make mutual connection. So select second level. Now you can make out your filtering more in detail as per your requirement. So you can directly jump to all filters, and we have already selected second level. Select a location. In my case, as I said, I'm looking to connect with people only from Mumbai region specifically. So I select MMR. I've already put in the keyword founder. If I look to connect with people from a specific company, I can add a company name and search for it over here. Obviously, not all companies maybe you will find on LinkedIn. Smaller businesses may not have a presence on LinkedIn, but yes, most of the big corporates, big companies, large companies will have a presence. So you can search by specifically by company name if you are looking to get connected in a particular field or sector. You can also get search with school or college if you are looking to get connected with your maybe ex-colleagues, peers from your schools or colleges. You can get connected with those people. Specific industry whom you are looking to get connected with. I want to connect with founders that I have already mentioned, but founders from which industry? So I need to get connected with founders from technology, information, and media, or I need to get connected with people who are giving professional services. Someone may be a CA, someone may be a doctor, he may be a lawyer. So you need to specify all these things specifically before doing or getting connected with people. And that is why I said you will need to go through all this properly and then make a proper filter of all your connects, either on paper or in an Excel sheet first. Make sure you have everything ready. Then put all those things into LinkedIn and get connected. Same for service category. Instead of looking for industry, when you are looking to get connected with people from service category, there is also additional option over here. And the third and last, apart from this industry as well as service category, is the direct title whom you can connect with. Here we have already given the title as founder. Instead of that, you can put in CEO, marketing manager, or whatever position you are looking for, general manager. So that will get you connected to that specific relevant people only. Now I click on show results. When you're checking with results, make sure you narrow down, as I said, as much as you can and get a minimal list of people in front of you so that you then don't get confused about whom to connect with, how to do that. अरे इतना बड़ा list आ गया, 44,000 people are there. How can I get connected with all of them? So then use those filters to narrow down specifically on your target audience. So if I'm looking, if I'm having a software which I can sell to pharmaceutical companies, put it in that. In all filters, use it and check only for pharmaceutical companies. If I'm giving training solutions only service industry, then select only that. So the better you narrow down your filter, that is more appreciable, so that you get a very thin list which will help you to then get connected with those people easily. So now you have a set of people whom you are looking to get connected with. But can you connect with those people directly? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible, but we will try and make sure that when we are connecting with people, we are doing that much properly. So once you find out these potential leads which you are looking, then comes the next step is how to start connecting with them. So you can't just send a blind connection request. You need to mention specifically when you are connecting with people why you are connecting with them. So if I'm looking to connect with Kashish Jadwani or Hitesh Pandey, I can connect with them, but I need to put a line of information as why I need to connect with that person. And that is very, very important. So you need to have that set of line also ready in maximum 300 words. So in a span of 300 words, you should be able to write why you are interested in connecting with that person. Now, obvious cases when we are looking for people for business, we will be obviously looking out for leads. But when we are connecting, don't try to mention that, because that is an obvious case. You need to mention specifically why you are connecting with that person. And again, as I said, when you're looking for leads, don't just try connecting with leads. Try and connect with all different people in the industry. You can get connected with associated people who are service providers, people who are already doing business with you, people who are maybe you are having some kind of connectivity with them. So make sure, as I said, people from your school, colleges, from your, they may be their ex-colleagues, try to get connected with such people also, because these are the people which will help you to get connected to all this particular audience, which is totally unknown to you. Now, say if I want to connect with Kashish Jadwani or if I want to connect with Hitesh Pandey, I send a connection request directly. Will he or she accept my connection request? And the answer is out of 99% will not connect. Because they need to understand why I should connect with them. what is the necessity for them to connect with me? That is also important. And also they will see what kind of mutual connections we already have in between. That is the main point which is there when you get connected with someone who is your target audience. So that is why you need to also get connected with people who are your friends, who are maybe your family members, who are people from your ex companies, who are people in different industries whom you already know, your school, college buddies, all those who are there in the different industry at different positions now. Get connected with those people first and then use them to get connected with your target audience. So when you connect with people, you can mention that yes, I'm connected with so and so person who is also a mutual connection. And then I would appreciate if you can connect with me and then we can have an exchange of ideas or business. That proposition which you put when you connect with people is at most important. You can't directly tell that person, yes, I'm looking forward to have you as my customer. You can't tell that immediately. You need to get connected with people. You need to nurture those leads, send them information, send them tips, send them good content, and then that can be converted. So when you are connecting in the as a first step, that is important. You need to mention why you are connecting with that person. So you need to put a message, a small message in around 300 words as to why you are connecting. So yesterday when I was looking into the platform, I found interesting referral based marketing software, which is similar to our social media, which you use, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. I found it useful. So when I'm looking to connect with the owner of that company, the message which I put out to them while connecting was I introduced myself and I mentioned that I was looking for such a referral based platform. In fact, I also want to develop an affiliate based marketing platform for myself. So then I mentioned looking forward to connect and learn more about their software. So if you put your customer in your driver's seat, that is more important. You need to give him the importance when you're looking to connect with people. So what is the value addition which you can give to people, or what is it that can make them attracted to you and get connected with you? That is important. So make sure you use this proper sentence in around 300 words and connect with that person. Now, this will not be a standard message for all types of connects. As I said, the connections may be varying. Someone may be a similar product or service. It can be even your competitor. It can be a similar company in your industry. So you need to put a different message for that person. Anyone who is a direct target customer, you need to put a direct message differently. Anyone whom you are looking to get connected with just for the purpose of networking from the industry, you need to put a different message. Anyone, as I said, where you are looking for some kind of information and you are getting that, then such kind of people also you will need to get connected with. You will need to have a separate messaging for that. So for messaging, also make sure you have different types of messages. Maybe you can keep them as templates and then change them as per your requirement and connect with them. To have a set of messages which are templates along with a list, as I said, when you make out a list in Excel sheet, put a set of templates in a Word file also, which type of message will be sent to which type of person. So copy that particular message and then connect with that particular person. That is very important. Don't try to send a blind connection request to anyone. Avoid doing that, specifically when you are looking to connect with people in big companies, corporates, or international companies. So that is utmost important that you need to send out a small message giving a brief information and why you are connecting or why you want to connect with that person. So ये message अगर आप दोगे, that will be most appreciable. So now you make out a filter, you send out a personalized connection request, and make sure you include a brief message explaining why you will be interested in connecting. Now, this is just the first step. Going forward to the next step, and people majorly skip this step of nurturing your leads. What people do is when I've got connected with a particular person, immediately or within the next half hour, 1 hour, or within the next day, I get a message from those people mentioning that, sir, very nice connecting with you. I would like to introduce our product or service, so and so, whatever is there. Don't try to do that. When you have connected with a particular person and you want to have some information, or you are looking to get that person connected as your business associate, don't immediately send a message mentioning what is the requirement. Say, if I'm getting connected with a particular person, don't mention directly in the first message itself what is your business or what is the service which you are providing. That person may not be requiring your product or service at all. So don't try to thrust your products or service on him, but try to mention what kind of useful your product or service may be to him or to his industry. That is the proper way to start nurturing. So how you do that is you can create newsletters, you can create lead magnets, start writing articles on LinkedIn. That is important. I'll just switch to another window. When you open up LinkedIn, open your profile, you will get this message of start a post. Besides this, you have an option for writing an article on LinkedIn. So this article can be very, very useful for getting your recent leads or recent connections get engaged with you, so that you write proper articles for your product or service and then get those connections to subscribe to those articles. Again, I repeat, this is not a business proposition. This is just to give information, nurture those leads. You need to give information to people. If, for example, I am looking to buy a mobile phone. Obviously, when I'm looking to buy a mobile phone, I will look for some particular features in that phone. And what are the good things in that phone? What are the comparative studies of that phone and other phones? So you need to present this data to people and not just say that we have a phone in the range of 2 to 5,000, 5 to 10,000, and this is very good. This has got this features. Don't do that. So you need to make people understand what you are giving, what kind of information you are giving. So you need to write articles. So these articles will appear in your network section in newsletters. When you start writing those newsletters, it will appear in your newsletters. You can see this digital marketing tips newsletters, which I have started, is around 3,000 subscribers. Now, again, these subscribers are not direct business, but can be potential business leads. So that is why I said you need to nurture people, give this information to people, and then start asking them questions about how they found this article useful, whether it is good for them, what information they have got through that. Try to get into more details on their query with this thing. Say any kind of particular problem which a customer is facing, and your product is offering some kind of solution to that. Try to put it in the form of articles. What solution are you giving? So how to attract local business owners with the right topic. SEO made easy with those four magical keywords. Effective content for social media. 7 types of social media content, measuring the effectiveness of your content. So try to put content which people will find interesting, attractive, engaging, and then you can open up this list of subscribers and put a direct message to them that yes, they have been reading your newsletter for the past maybe 3 months, 6 months, and in at all total 30 editions you have written. Give a list of those editions all again, and then in the end, you can ask them with a query as what kind of solution are they looking for with their product or service or whatever they are looking for. So when you ask people for business, again, make sure you are not directly asking them for business. Try to make it sure you pinpoint whatever is the particular problem or query which they might be facing and what kind of solution your product or service can offer for that. That is most important for getting leads or getting people to obviously give you business. So this is the step you need to follow. Uh, So this is the second step. Nurture your leads. So following them on LinkedIn and engaging with their content also, and you can send them occasional messages to stay on. Now, once you have got a particular set of leads or particular set of people, as I said, who are already connected with you and already subscribing to your content. Now, all these 3,000 people, obviously, I can't reach out overnight to 3,000 people, but then I can make sure I have maybe a team of 10, 20 people. I can distribute with them, give them a particular set of subscribers, and ask them to engage with those subscribers regularly. That is also how to engage with those subscribers. So have a particular list of subscribers, open up the list, and then, as I said, I'll assign all these subscribers to different people whom we can look for to have potential business with. Then go and open up their profile, check what kind of profile they are into, whether this kind of particular profile or business owner can be your potential customer or not. Once you have that, again, as I said, put it into an Excel sheet. तो 3,000 लोगों की लिस्ट आई है. You have got a list of 3,000 subscribers, but not everyone will be your customer. So out of those 3,000, maybe you will get a list of 300, 400 people who might be your potential target audience. So once you get that list of potential target audience, a list of 300 to 400 or whatever it is, then go and check out their profile, what they are posting about, what business they are into, and how your product or service will be able to help them in that. Then try engaging with on their content to check out whatever activity they are doing, whatever posts they are writing. So if you feel that you can add some value to that post, then start writing, maybe like their post, comment on their post. And when you are commenting on their post, try to make sure you are giving some kind of meaningful comment. Don't just write thank you, very nice article you have written and all that. Try to make out something which will have an engagement with that audience. So when you're writing particularly anything about any particular person whom you are looking to serve as your target audience, so make sure you understand that post clearly and then write about that. So now this is a post which is related to mental health, well-being, and all that. So what kind of reply can you get to that? Yes, I agree with you completely. I mentioned the name of the person who has put this post. Following mental health pages can be overwhelming. Yes, it can be a bit of stressful, but it is necessary to raise awareness and prioritize our mental well-being. Let's continue to have this conversation and support each other to make sure you have that engagement with that potential customer. Whatever you are posting, whatever you are writing, whatever comment you are giving, that engagement is very, very important. Whenever you are writing any kind of content, you need to make sure that that engagement process is there. What you are writing about, whatever is there, वो engagement process होनी चाहिए so that you make sure that the person likes it and he appreciates your comment. So this is a post which has been written for people who are doing jobs. So they're obviously at a particular point of time they look for appraisals, promotions. So he has written something about that, and I mentioned it in the post. Something twist you can write about something funny. It's not necessary that you need to give a comment which is a particular type of comment, but you can write different types of comments which can be engaging, it can be funny, which can be asking a question, anything which you find is engaging. So obviously you get a reply from that person if he finds your post or content interesting. That is very much relevant to break the ice and get connected with that person. So anyone whom I'm looking to get connect with on LinkedIn, he or she will not know me, but through my comments, through my likes which I give on their post, through the engagement which I do with that person will definitely start trusting me. Come to think of it, you meet so many people in your day-to-day life, but how many of those people get connected with you immediately? Very few. And here we are talking about online engagement, not offline. I have not met that person, I have not seen that person, I am not understanding what are his qualities, whether it is uh, whatever it different type of nature of the person. I need to understand that to make sure that he becomes a friend or he becomes a potential customer. Now, this is online. You can't make out anything on an online process. So, what you can make it out is obviously the content which you share with that person. So, if you are giving engaging comments, then and only then the person whom you are connected with will understand your nature, will understand that you are supporting that person. Make sure you need to do that and engage with their content. That is very, very important. Now comes the next step. Once you have got connected with a set of people, once you have engaged with those people, then you need to get to the next step of converting or trying to convert those leads into customers. So again, don't jump and just send them the message which I showed you right now. Don't write to them that I'm dealing in this kind of product or service. Would you be interested in buying that? What you can do? Send them a free ebook, a white paper, or a webinar invite like this one which we are doing. Get people onto your free webinars. Get people to read your free ebooks. Get people to understand your business or your details with a white paper. So make sure everything is crystal clear. And then you can try and schedule a meeting with them to discuss their needs in more detail. So whatever content you are giving to people, as I said, the newsletters which are giving, all those newsletters, am I trying to generate business through that? Nothing. I'm just giving out information. Then the posts which I write. So make sure those posts are engaging, attractive, and some maybe having a bit of information, funny, sarcastic, whatever is there. So make sure your posts or your content give a lot of information to people. And then you can expect people to visit your website, secure a spot in your free seminar, or send them, as I said, a white paper, send them free ebook. All this will improve the engagement with the potential customer and then and only then can that person be expected to convert into a business. So, as I said, you don't jump overnight, and make sure you follow these kind of steps, whatever maybe your path which you are following, or depending on your, because for each and every industry and business, it is going to be totally different. अगर आप बोल रहे हो मैं कोई पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट बनाता हूँ, उसके लिए मैं लोगों को क्या फ्री इंफॉर्मेशन दूँ? यू आर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग gift items, gift articles. You are making flowers. You are making soaps. ऐसे कुछ टाइप्स हैं जिसमें आप लोगों को ऐसे कुछ फ्री बुक या कुछ कंटेंट नहीं दे सकते हैं. बट देन फॉर दैट टाइप ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, ट्राई टू थिंक what is it that you can tell people as a comparative study. Say, for example, as you say, you are manufacturing soaps, you are manufacturing, or you are making flowers. What is it that is your product which is different from others? आपका ही साबुन क्यों ले लो, आपके ही पास से फ्लावर्स क्यों लें? What is that is different than those available in the market? Then try to bring out those comparative studies more often to make people understand why they should buy your product and not any other product which is available. So try to think of this. So ये सब चीजें जो मैं बता रहा हूँ अभी, it may not be applicable to each and every person, not to each and every industry. You will have to rethink and redesign all this as per your requirement, as per your target audience, as per your product and service. So don't just apply it blindfold to all your segments. Make sure you devise your own strategy to generate these leads. So that is very, very important. So concluding, LinkedIn is a very powerful tool which can help you to generate leads. But the most important part is you need to start using LinkedIn to reach your target audience and grow your business. LinkedIn has a very huge subscriber base, but 70% of that subscriber base is inactive. People just open an account on LinkedIn and forget it. You need to be regularly active on LinkedIn. रोज का एक आधा एक घंटे का समय निकालिए, at least half an hour. Open up LinkedIn. As I said, go through all your connections, post, like, comment on at least 5 to 10 posts. Then think of what content you can put on a daily basis. Make out a calendar for that, what you will post today, what you will post tomorrow, what you will be posting on a weekend. Devise that strategy. What kind of free information can you give to people? When will be your free seminar? All this stuff. And then start engaging. Apart from this, obviously, if you want to reach out to people faster, you can use advertising, uh, paid promotions to get connected with specific audience. And as I said, most important part is create content that is relevant to your target audience and share it. Participate in discussions and answer questions from other members. So apart from the post and content which you make, you also need to engage with other people, and then use LinkedIn's lead generation tools to capture information. Now, what are these lead generation tools? Obviously, if you are using free tools, like you are using a lead magnet, you are using a ebook, then in that lead magnet or ebook, on the last page, you will need to give a subscriber form or engagement form or whatever is the relevant you are having. If you are using the advertising platform, you have a lead generation, lead capturing tool with that, but for that, you need to spend money. So make sure by using all these tips, you can use LinkedIn to generate a steady stream of leads for your business. But as I said, you need to be very, very focused about what you are doing, what is the potential audience which you are looking for, and how you can nurture that audience and how you can get connected with those audience. So I hope you must have found this presentation useful. If you still have any queries or questions, even after this, I'll be sharing the presentation with Ms. Ria. She can share it with you later on also. And I'll be sharing, you can ask any engaging questions or anything which you have. Even after that, you can share it with her. And I'll be trying to answer all the questions whichever are coming up. Any questions which you have right now, you can, I request everyone to just put it in the chat box so that we don't unmute and disturb each other. Whatever is your question, try to put it in the chat box. I'll try to get it answered. Thank you, Abhishek ji. Okay. What is your specific question, Abhishek ji? If you can ask the question, that will be more better. What specifically you require? So I can answer you more in that. Bhupesh ji, there are a lot of different AI tools which are available for LinkedIn. But specifically, if you want to use AI tools, as I said, you need to understand the LinkedIn engagement process. So once you have got through with that engagement process, once you understand that, then and only then try and use AI tools for that. Because if you try directly going to any AI tool and using it, LinkedIn might block you or even might delete your account for that purpose. So you have to be very, very careful when you are using any kind of AI tools, like, for example, you want to extract data and you want to send connection requests to people, don't try to use AI tools for all these purposes. The LinkedIn, if it find out, then your account can get blocked. You can use this AI tools for engaging with people. There are a lot of tools which are available now. You have ChatGPT, you have Bard, which has come from Google. Use these tools to understand what your connections are posting and what kind of answer you can give to those people and how you can comment on that. That is most important. Okay, once I start sharing webinar invites and blogs to my connections regularly, can I directly call them for a meeting to discuss opportunity to work together? Now, see, when you're writing a post, when you're sharing your webinar invites and details, make sure you give out a form with that, so that if the person is really, really interested, they will definitely fill out that form and give you your contact details. Once that happens, then you can connect with them. You can call them directly to discuss an opportunity to work together. Don't just blindly extract data from LinkedIn and try calling up people like that. I got your number through LinkedIn and I have this kind of product or service. Don't try to do that. The step which you are doing is right. You are sharing a webinar invite. You are calling them for a free seminar. Yeah, you are calling them. You are inviting them to get connected on their blogs. Once they do that regularly, you have their contact details. Then you can call them up and you can get them to engage for the next step. So, what kind of work you can do together, or how you can collaborate together, like that. So you have over 11,000 connects and over 1 lakh contact per immediate conversion. Now, as I said, for more details about what kind of tools which we will be offering, you can get connected with me on a one-to-one later on so that we can see with that. As I said, share the presentation with Ms. Ria. She will share it with you. I'll give you my contact details. You can connect with me more in detail so that I can give you information as to how you can use your LinkedIn profile and get engagement from your profile. Okay, here we come from a business development. How can a sales person do? See, any person located in in any domain, whether it is a sales domain, whether it is marketing, whether it is in R&D, whatever domain you are in, your primary focus obviously is you are looking to get connected with people in that which is your target audience and which you are looking to get connected with. Obviously, a person who is located maybe in a production department or R&D department won't go that further step to get connected directly with the leads. You will get the information, nurture the leads, and then maybe pass it on to the marketing or sales department, which will follow up with that person or with that requirement. But you need to understand that when you are yourself working in a sales department, you need to work interactively with your other departments. You may be having a production department. If you are maybe you are a software company, you will be having a department which does the coding for that software. So from them, you can get inputs and get information. So what exactly is the help which the software does or how it is helping our target audience, and then you can put it out to your connections with that. So this kind of communication will be definitely required. So when you are looking to interact with people and get business, how many connects are to be shared? Any limitation? Connect. See, when you are looking to get connected with people on LinkedIn, don't try to send out connection requests just immediately. Like you open up a list and just start connecting with people. Don't do that. As I said, when you're connecting with people, send them a small message that connection, and then connect with that person. So ideally, 40 to 50 connection requests maximum are to be sent out in a single day. But as I said, this is not universal, so don't jump to that immediately. Start 10 to 20 connection requests initially, and then slowly increase your conversion rate. Yes, you get most connections from your posts. They have approached you very well. You need to understand then what kind of people are approaching you. Try to get more information on that. What is the kind of posts that you are writing, and what kind of people are approaching you or connecting with you? What can be their priority? What can be their requirement? That will help you to engage more on your specific audience. So, as I said, we will have a lot of Q&A on this, but more in detail later on. Maybe I'll send you the presentation completely. Then you can go through that and you can connect with me for any further information or query. And I would like to, at the onset, thanks you all and especially Riyaji for getting me connected on getting me on board and inviting me as a speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Prasanna, for sharing your valuable insights with us. And I'm sure our audience has learned a lot from this session. So that's all for today's webinar. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And a special thanks to Mr. Prasanna for his time and expertise. And we hope that you found this webinar really helpful. And also, if you have any feedback or suggestions for the future webinars, please let us know. Yeah. And a big thank you to all our members for attending. We hope you got to learn something new today. And there is a request from our end. Before leaving the session, I would request everyone to fill out the feedback form, which is being shared in the chat box. Thank you so much once again.